Well, a Thatcham-based basketball team for wheelchair users is looking for sponsorship for the coming year. The Thames Valley Kings Basketball Club, run entirely by volunteers, operates solely on donations and sponsorship. Let's speak to Jacqueline Scoynes-Cass, I hope I got that right, MBE, Kings head coach. Hello, Jacqueline, how are you?
Good evening, Phil. I'm good, thankes. And yourself?
Oh, yes, OK so far. I really want to know more about your team because they're quite something, but you need some money. So tell me more about Thames Valley Kings Basketball Club first.
Yeah, the club's been in existence for just over 10 years now, and we've served the population of, well, all of Berkshire, really. We're the only competitive team at the moment that is in Berkshire. We offer training opportunities for 7 years and upwards, also including an adult team that we run. We're looking for sponsorship at the moment to help with expanding our team. We're getting a lot more people come along and join in sessions. We're looking for some new specialist sports wheelchairs that cost about £2,500 each. The club currently owns 20 chairs that we fundraised through over the 10 years, and we found that 20 chairs is now not enough.
Crikey. All right, so did the Paralympics have anything to do with that? Was suddenly the excitement and the whole thing with inspiring people to go for sport when the Paralympics and the Olympics were here?
Yeah, definitely. We had junior players come along just before the time of the Paralympics that were keen to get involved, and some adults that went to the Paralympics and then actually thought they'd come and give it a go themselves came along and loved the sport and have been coming ever since. OK, so that's all good, but of course at some stage you've actually got to sort it out, run it, and also pay for it as well. What about the volunteers at the moment? You have enough of those? We do have some volunteers, but we could always do with some more. I run the club predominantly as a volunteer around my full-time job, and we have people that are doing Duke of Edinburgh Awards that support us, and also some really other loyal volunteers, some of which have been with us since day one, doing not necessarily things in the session, it's behind-the-scenes things as well, like the accounts, the writing the bids for the applications for funding, and even just organising. We're going away to Junior League next weekend in Nottingham, so it's organising the hotel and the transport and making sure everyone on the team knows where they're going and what they're doing.
Can I get a personal question? Why is it you get something out of this? Because obviously you've got a busy life. You mentioned you've got to somehow balance your job with being the King's head coach. So what is it that you get out of it?
I started the project when I was 18 as something that I was doing towards my Queen's Guide Award, and it's just become part of my life, really. I'd say I was fortunate enough to be awarded an MBE for my voluntary services. I was an official at the Paralympics of wheelchair basketball, and it's just changed my life as well as the lives of the players that we touch. Some of the guys have been with us since day one, and you've really seen them grow and develop into mature adults. And some of the junior players that have come through and grown up with us, and some of who've gone on to GB Performance Pathways. Yes,
I mean, can you believe that you are an MBE? I mean, it is. I mean, because when you start something, you do it because you really want to do it, as you say, and it's sort of part of your life. And suddenly, because of what you do, and you felt was quite natural, you're an MBE as well.
Yeah.
What a cherry on top that is.
Indeed, but I didn't do it with recognition. I wanted to do it to help other people and friendship and things that have come along with it as well.
Okay, now money, the dirty question. So it's all solely on donations and sponsorship. That's the only way you can run at the moment.
Indeed. Obviously, the players do come and play, to help with the hall hire and things, but we're looking for the funding for the specialist sports chairs, which I say are about £2,500 each. And also we're looking to buy some new kit. We did buy some a couple of years ago, but it's been worn and washed several times and is in need of replacement. So that's about £400 for a new kit. So we were just hoping that there'd be an organisation out there that would be happily sponsor us, even if it's a team strip or, and we're not asking for the full amount for a chair, but, even if they can help towards some of that, that would be amazing. And that would make such a difference to the players that do come along to our sessions, but also future players as well, by having potentially a few more chairs available so that people can come and have a go.
Yes, I mean, as it stands at the moment, there's no concern about its future, but obviously it would be nice to have some way, shape or form, have a new kit and expand the number of chairs that you own.
Indeed, and we're looking at the moment at putting on an additional training session as well, because we're trying to progress up the league within British wheelchair basketball. So we need additional training sessions, but the players themselves will be funding that. So it's just trying to balance everything else out. And at the moment we're at capacity. So if anybody else new wants to join, they don't have a sports wheelchair, they can't come and take part in our sessions.
Yes. What about you and Rio? Are you getting involved in that? Because it's next year now, isn't it, the Paralympics?
It's not long to go. I'm hoping to be part of the European Championships, which is the classification for the European teams being held this year in Worcester. I'm hoping to go forward and officiate at that, and that'll be where the teams are selected to go through to Rio.
Wow. All right. So, but you don't fancy officiating in Rio itself, or
I'm not allowed.
Oh no.
No, you have with the table officialing that I do, it's normally the home countries that provide. Oh,
I see. Oh, okay. I didn't realise. I thought perhaps given your experience, you might be able to go and do that. So
that would be amazing. The Paralympics were amazing, and it would be lovely to go and do it again. It would be amazing to get to Rio, but I don't think that's going to happen.
No, you can become Jacqueline Scoins-Cass MBE Brazilian national for a year or something.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? It'd be just fabulous. All right, so in the meantime, if people want to know more and find out more, how do they do that?
Yeah, we're online. We've got our website, which is berkshirewheelchairbasketball.co.uk. We're on Twitter as well, TV Kings WCBB, and we're on Facebook as well as Thames Valley Kings Wheelchair Basketball Club. So we're out there in every media, and we're happy to speak with anyone that wants to meet with us, or if anyone wants to come along, volunteer, or even come along and play, get involved, get in contact, and we'll do what we can to get people in the training sessions. All
right, Jacqueline, I'm sure we'll speak again and find out how things are going. In the meantime, have yourself a good evening as well. Enjoy the sunshine.
And you too, Phil. Thank you. Bye.
Jacqueline Scoins-Cass there, MBE from the Thames Valley Kings basketball team, wheelchair basketball team in Thatcham, but they're looking for a little bit of help with getting more chairs and also getting a new kit as well. I can remember the old football kits I used to use when I was young, and after about 2 seasons, they did start to fade a little bit.
BBC Radio Bar.